off, bruh.
It's only day 4.
I mean, technically, and here's the weird thing about this achievement. Apparently, you get until noon on day 6 to do this. So you actually have an extra 12 hours or something? 24 hours?
Weird.
So I don't know if that was patched recently, because True Achievement sometimes doesn't update its its solutions, but apparently it's a thing. So
Oh, did I ever tell you that I have a friend who has a True Achievement score that's worth over 1,000? Or one achievement that's worth over 1,000?
I don't think that's possible, Stacy.
It is. He's one of like 4 people in the world that has the achievement. And
what game is this for?
Ghost Recon Advanced Warfare 2, I believe.
Okay. First off, is that an actual game?
Yeah.
Because it just sounds like you're combining Call of Duty with Ghost Recon.
Nope, it's a real fucking thing. It's commonly abbreviated as GRAW.
Tim Mick.
Anyways, and it was actually one of the first games that a friend of mine showed to me. Thank God it didn't ruin video games for me, because it was a shitty fucking game. And one of the achievements is to be number 1 on the online leaderboards in like everything.
Mm-hmm.
And because it obviously is almost impossible to do, there's only like 4 people that have the achievement.
It's impossible for you completionists out there to do this, basically, is what Stacy's saying.
Yeah. I don't think it's possible to even attempt it anymore, because the servers are probably offline.
It's probably, but they've probably hacked the servers too, in all fairness, to keep the nonsense bullshit high scores up. Not that I'm calling anyone a cheater here, but if you hack fucking leaderboards, really? That's what you do with your time? Fucking loser. Get a life.
And my friend legit just, like, every day for like 3 months would just play Ghost Recon and continue playing and playing and playing until he got it.
And just grind it out until, Jesus Christ, no thank you.
And that's his prize achievement. That achievement equals like 3 months of his life.
At a certain point, you have to think, like, this isn't worth it anymore, you know?
Well, he was in college.
It doesn't make it any better. It's just...
I think it's pretty cool.
It's cool that it's cool to have a rare achievement, but you have to think about, like, the cost benefit of getting it, you know?
But he's like one of less than 5 people, or less than 10 people, something like that.
No, I understand. It's just, like, personally to me, it's like, I'm personally never gonna do something like that. Because it's not, I don't need to do that. I don't know. Yeah. No. There's nothing else I can say. It's just like, I don't care that much, you know? Like, yes, I'm an achievement whore series we're doing right now. But it's like, this is relatively easy to get.
Well, I mean, that's the other thing. It's not even the actual achievement. It's the true achievement score.
Oh, because it's such a rare achievement.
Yeah. I said that.
I'm dumb. Oh, I know what we can talk about.
I actually just got something, but go for it.
So I watched all of Bill Nye Saves the World.
All right.
Like, I like Bill Nye, I do. It's just, that series is, like, pretty miss for me, honestly.
Really?
It's nothing against Bill Nye. Like, I understand he's older, so he doesn't have the same amount of energy he did when he was doing his PBS show.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, man. There's something else that's just off about it to me.
I think it's hilarious.
It's a fun show by no stretch of the imagination. I fucking love this. I fucking love the comedy. It's just off still to TJ. Ah, fuck. I hate not having the max upgrade for the backpack. God damn it. Okay.
Is that what it's actually called?
I think it is. The Cymopedia. Yep, backpack.
Huh.
Can max upgrade that I have, it can hold 100 plorts.
Wow.
Or 100 of any item stored in it. In each of those slots. So it's pretty good, but it's like it's like once you step away from that, it's like I need it.
All right.
Yeah, what's up?
How many syllables does this word have?
2.
Thank you. The word's garage.
The word of the I can't do Pee-wee, damn it. I can't do Pee-wee Herman. So, who thinks it has 3? Or garage?
A friend of mine from Florida.
Jesus. I mean, like, to each their own dialectic chaos, you know, and all that shit, but...
Yeah. Well, no, I completely understand thinking garage is garage. But garage is the fucking redneck way to say it. I know this because that's how my dad says it.
I mean, Stacy, I call myself a redneck. I say it as
You
2
do?
syllable. Yes.
Since when?
I grew up in... Bleep that. That's what it's called at least, but it's like... It's seriously the most hick part of insert state here. Like, it is seriously the most hick part of dude. Like...
I feel like this is the first time I've ever heard you call yourself a redneck.
I am a redneck, dude. Like, I didn't spend most of my life growing up there, but I spent enough of my life maturing there that I'm basically a redneck. I mean, granted, I don't set off fireworks at fucking 4 a.m. like an asshole, but, you know, to each their own.
But no, like, that is the legit redneck way to say it.
Garage.
Garage. And
I resemble that remark, Stacy.
what's funny is the friend from Florida, like, just now, seconds ago, was like, I would think garage is the redneck way to say it. It's like, no, that's how people in the UK say it.
I mean, they don't call it a garage in the UK, though. What we think.
They
would
call
think
it a
of as
fucking
garage.
car shed or something.
Oh, did you? Oh, wait. Dude, did you hear about this? Apparently Marvel
Yeah?
Comics,
Yeah?
obviously, not like fucking Captain Marvel or some shit, I don't know. But apparently Marvel Comics unveiled a new feature on their website that allows fans to make their own comics on Marvel's website. But they had an explicit instruction on the site to not include any sort of political tie-ins to your comic. And by the way, this is coming from Dylan because he put it up on Twitter. He retweeted it. And I saw that and I'm like, this is the company that made Donald Trump into the machine ordained for the destruction of all something, like MODOK.
Yeah?
Destruction of humans or whatever the fuck. I don't remember what the actual acronym stands for. But this is the company that made Trump into MODOK, whose whole thing is kill all humans. Their symbol for America, Captain America, is a fascist right now. He's a Nazi sympathizer because of some bullshit that they pulled with time travel. Like, really, Marvel? You want to not get political?
Remember when I made a joke about going down a rabbit hole and it was a vagina?
And you were talking about a Disney movie?
Yeah. That was a good time.
Get political. Get political, scrub. I'm over halfway to the next achievement in line, and this is good.
On the end of day 4.
So I basically have 36 hours to acquire approximately 36,400 gold.
360, 370.
Yeah. And not spend any of it.
Yeah.
So. And I mean, I know this series, I know that this fucking video or videos or whatever we end up deciding to do with it.
Yeah.
This is going to be like a very boring series to actually watch, but hopefully the commentary keeps you coming back. So if you do, please like us on Facebook.
You have a Facebook page?
We have a Facebook page, right?
Do we?
I thought you made it.
I thought you made it.
I don't know how to make pages on Facebook, Stacy. You think I am a tech nerd? Oh,
all I have is my old college radio station, but no one can actually find that unless they know what it is. It was a good call. It was a good radio station. The issue is one time I tried to get someone to talk about LGBT stuff, and everyone was too afraid to, which is understandable, I guess. But
well, especially when I'll cut the name of the school, but especially when there's a fucking group on campus called Republicans.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck you, you know? Like, it's a liberal arts school and you're gonna start a fucking right-wing movement on campus? Fuck off. I respect your right to be political, but fuck off.
This reminds me, we'll cut back in, yeah?
Oh, I just cut out the name of the school.
Oh, okay. So this reminds me,
Stacey, didn't you hear it? We have the fucking censor thing right there.
Oh, well, shit. I didn't know we were live editing this.
What can I say? I'm a master of my craft. He
is
said,
that your dick on the keyboard?
Oh, well, you know. My dick is pretty amazing. I could even say I have a sick dick, bro.
I thought you were going to say
and I do.
dick.
I am not talking about the gonorrhea.
I legit thought you were going to say microdick.
God damn it. No, then it would just be a Microsoft joke, Stacy.
Anyways. So
that bit went nowhere.
The Republican People Club walked into the LGBT club one time and were like, hey, so there's no, like, liberal club on campus or Democrat club on campus, so you guys are really, like, the closest we have to that.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Which was really fucking funny because not all Republicans are anti-LGBT.
I have something else to say about the Republican group on campus, but go ahead.
And they're like, can we, like, set up a dodgeball game against you guys? And
what the fuck?
Yeah. And what's even greater is
Jeez.
Not only did we agree and destroy them, but everyone that showed up for the thing was male, but wearing, like, girl short shorts.
All right.
Basically, whenever we, like, had to do, like, a sports thing, for some reason, all the guys decided to buy girl clothes and wear it, which is really funny from, like, an LGBT standpoint, because we typically are like, this is the wrong way to represent us.
Yeah.
But in that specific kind of an instance, it's us reclaiming it, so it's okay.
All right.
It was really funny.
It's just, I don't know, man.
Is there a chicken in there?
No, it's one of the slimes is just chirping or something. I don't know. No, they're woohoo, wah, like Mario.
Yahoo!
I will say this about Bill Nye Saves the World. I'm really happy he did an episode on modern gaming.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I don't agree with a lot of what was and wasn't said. It was pretty cool that he got the Jeff and Gus from Rooster Teeth.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like he didn't go enough into what I think needed to be talked about to destigmatize it, honestly.
I mean, even though it's his show, he does still have, like, time restraints of some sort.
Yeah. But, and like, I understand, like, with that show, a lot of it is you have to get everything out in a certain time, and you can't go super in depth, and it's only meant to like start a dialogue or whatever. But with today's society being how it is, no one's gonna fucking research gamer subculture on the internet. It's just not gonna happen unless they're actually super invested in it.
You said you've watched all of it, right?
I fell asleep partway through one episode in season 2,
Okay.
part 1, but I don't honestly remember which one it was. But yes, I binge watched the most of it today.
What did you think of Rachel Bloom? She was on it twice?
Yeah, twice in season 1. I like the songs. I like what the comedy was going for. And this is more of a complaint about the show in general. It didn't really seem like there was any sort of good segue into her songs or any other like subsection of the show. Like it was just like, oh, we have this idea for a short, let's do it. And there wasn't like there was a short button that Bill would say like or Mr. Nye or whatever the fuck he wants to be called. But there was like a button that he would say between segments, and then he would just roll into the next one. Like it was just a series of sketches or round tables with the people or whatever. Not that it's a bad thing. It's just it didn't flow super well as a show. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it was formatted very similarly to his children's show. It's just it was formatted in the same way, but for adults. So it's going to be very similar to the way that the children's show goes, which that's kind of how children's shows are. Because kids switch gears so quickly like that.
And like, I mean, you know I have ADD technically, right? Like I'm high functioning ADD or whatever.
Oh.
But like, so I can understand like making it like that, maybe to appeal to that sort of subset, or just to appeal to the science nerds like me and whoever the fuck else watches the show. But certain aspects of a show do need to change when you're changing the target audience, and that's one of them. Like a show like SNL works because you kind of expect this quick fire between sketches, or like a commercial break or whatever, you know.
I mean,
I don't like SNL anymore.
He
but
did change a lot about pretty much everything else. That was one of the things he kept basically for the sake of like nostalgia, formatting.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I'm just complaining about nothing really, but it's just an aspect of the show that I was just. I like the show generally, but there's just an aspect to it that I was just kind of like, there's something here I don't like, but I don't want to say I don't like it. It's a good show. And if you have any questions about broad spectrum science topics, go watch it if you have a Netflix account. Just fucking do it. Sit down, binge watch it. It's one day off of work. If you have no life.
My favorite episode, not even just like for the topic of what it was, but for the fact that it reconfirms that I know exactly what I'm talking about on the subject, is the diet episode.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to talk about the gender and sexuality thing.
No.
One, which...
I mean, that I already knew I was right about because I fucking studied this shit. Anyways.
Stacy took a women's studies class in college.
It's more than that. Anyways. Because the basic idea of going on a diet is incorrect and flawed. It's basically like saying I'm gonna restrict what I eat for a small period of time and then go back to eating whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
And the issue is that whatever problem you were trying to solve isn't going to get solved because you're just stopping for a short time and then going back to it.
Like, and you can't like. That's not to say like diets don't work if you stick to them for a long time. Like diets can work if you completely change that aspect of your life. But big buts.
Yeah.
Somebody calls Sir Mix-a-Lot.
The biggest issue is that to actually legitimately, genuinely be 100% healthy, you need to have the variety that comes with not having a diet, or is supposed to come with not having a diet.
Not having a regimen, basically, of
Yeah.
what you eat every single fucking time you eat something, or every day, or whatever you want to say.
And that's what most diets end up turning into. And he even touched on the fucking paleo diet, which is extremely horrible for you.
It's just dumb. I want to eat what caveman ate. They were so skinny. Yeah, they were also extremely unhealthy, you fucking idiot.
They didn't eat bread because they didn't have access to it because they
hadn't invented it yet.
Yeah. And once people developed bread, lifespans got longer.
Yeah.
Holy shit. But bread is so unhealthy for you, it has gluten. Well, no shit. Gluten's amazing.
And gluten is a man-made product, and it's not bad for you unless you have the celiacs or gluten sensitivity or whatever you want to say.
If you're sensitive to gluten or you have celiac disease, go for it. Go gluten-free. That's healthy for you.
For everyone else, shut up and eat the fucking gluten. Like, I don't fucking, god damn it. It's not gonna fucking kill you. It's not arsenic. Although I'd rather feed you arsenic than fucking bread so I can have all the goddamn bread to myself, you fucking idiots. Get the idiot people off this planet. Darwin said it best. The dumb ones die.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. We gotta be too safe. Sorry. Get political. I hate people saying that they're gonna go on a diet to get healthy when they really just need to eat healthier. Eat things that are better for you and learn how to cook, basically.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, honestly, can either of us really talk any shit about that? Because we don't.
I can.
We never have the money for food.
I mean, I eat more bread than I probably should, but other than that,
it's not a bad thing as long as you're not shoving 15 Hershey's in your face every day.
The other thing I really hate is when people bitch about carbs, because carbs are good for you.
Carbohydrate. Yeah. They are essential building blocks to life in general.
When you don't ingest carbs, you start causing your own health issues.
And neither of us are nutritionists. We're just educated people who look this shit up because we have the internet. Let's fucking use it. Let's look at this shit on fucking sites that know about it. Or find resources that are legit and not the Atkins diet or some shit.
And you know what frustrates me beyond belief?
Me?
No.
Yes.
Veganism. Because veganism has the potential to, if done correctly, have roughly the same health benefits of if you just eat like a normal fucking person.
If done correctly.
Yeah.
Most people don't do it correctly, though.
Yeah. And the issue I have is that there's currently a subculture around veganism of just massive loser-ass hipsters that are like, oh, veganism is so cool and healthy and it's so much better than eating meat.
Oh, you're talking about the dickhole culture. It's my favorite subculture of humanity right now.
And I legitimately...
Heavy sarcasm.
And I legitimately will not shit on veganism because it's your body. Do whatever the fuck you want with it. That's
my body won't do what you tell me.
That's kind of the great thing about America. But I get so fed up with all the fucking douchebags that are like, oh, veganism. Oh, I'm touching my boobs.
It's basically her equivalent of doing the jerking off motion.
Yeah. And,
for all of you guys watching this video who are fucking idiots and have never touched a woman before.
Damn.
Legally.
Oh, damn.
That 5 seconds of action doesn't count, Brock. Fucking